What up, animation fans? I'm back with another video. I wasn't planning on doing any animation right now, but I watched something that I thought I'd give my opinion on, and there's the recently released first special episode of the upcoming series Lego Friends: The Next Chapter, based on the new line of Lego Friends sets. And it's a good show. This is a good show. No, I think it released on YouTube yesterday or 2 days ago. Yeah, I think it might have been yesterday. And I'm sorry I did review Geeks on my main channel. Like a week. Ugh, an idiot. Only 2 episodes I had to watch. I'll just watch episode 20. Watch episode 20 tomorrow. But I watched Geeks episode 19 tonight. Alongside Prequel episode 45. Digimon Ghost Game episode 61. Those reviews tonight I plan to do. Now then, if you haven't heard lately, as I said, new on Lego Friends sets. But if you haven't been in the news or seen my review on the Downtown Diner set on my Lego channel, Master Builder, if you haven't, go check that out. Alright. So yeah, I made a bit of a mispronunciation of one of the characters' names in that. But because the series wasn't out yet, we do not know how to pronounce it. Yeah, we got the series. This new batch of Lego Friends sets focuses on new characters, new generation of friends. Set its own continuity, but with the same, but a new world where the girls live. We specifically don't know which series it's supposed to take after. Gen 1 or Gen 2 is just its own series. Or it could be like My Little Pony New Generation taking place after Gen G4. You know? In the same universe but different generations. Anyway. So this special is called New Beginnings. And well, this actually focuses on doesn't focus on the entire 8-character group. And most of the other characters do make cameos, but we only focus on 3 characters. One I already have So, which I think is a good creative decision. That way they don't have to write for multiple characters at once. The problem with the first 2 ones is that the characters, like, always established friends in a way. Like G1, when Olivia first came, the other girls know each other, were so acquainted to each other, but the finally became friends. But by second generation, by 2018, I think this Earth generation lasted until 2015, I think. I'm gonna give that a look, actually. No, 2013, that's it. Gen 1 lasted from 2013 to 2017. A year later, it got rebooted from 2018 to 2022. Now we got a new series. We don't know how long it's gonna last. Which is an interesting choice by Lego. But don't worry, the girls are not completely gone. They are. At least one of them is going to be making reoccurring appearances in the show. So yeah, I enjoyed the special, and well, I may go back and watch all the Lego Friends shows that are available. The 2013 line, G1 shows and G2 season. And the G2 season, Girls on a Mission. Yeah, it's supposed to be brilliant, but the girls are already friends in that story. And that one, slightly bugged me. It's airing on UK TV on Pop. It says on UK television on the channel Pop. But I'm just gonna find other ways to watch it. It might be on Netflix, but I don't know how many seasons are there up there. And probably Netflix doesn't have all of them. Anyway, without ado, let's get the video. So, this series has a new location Harlech City International School. Not the same high school the girls went to back in the previous 2 generations. And this is many years later, after it probably takes place after the 2nd generation. I don't know. For some reason in G2's TV series, Emma had orange hair. No, Mia. Yeah, sorry. Mia had more orange hair instead of red hair. That was odd because she is a redhead. Even the figures have a still with redheads. I mean, dolls, but you get the point. Anyway, another little fact about the season, it's not like the other 2. The series is different. It sets itself apart already. It's more used idea. Will takes idea, use an animation that might have been used years prior, not for the 2 shows. Instead, Lego Friends Gen 2 Lego Friends also had a mini online series of shorts with their Lego mini doll forms. And that's what they do. No realistic look. Like the characters don't look like normal human beings. Instead, they look like Lego. And that was good because this has a different animation style to any of the other mini doll movies like DC Superhero Girls. Not the one I ran on Cartoon Network. The other one, the online one. Yeah, that's pretty confusing. I wouldn't be surprised if the 2 shows ever crossed over. That'd be pretty interesting, actually. Making my thoughts on those shows one day. Anyway. So, yeah, we open up at the school. As we're introduced to see some familiar faces, but we only focus on 3, as I said. And those 3 are in one place. And with the whole incident happening, we're introduced to our 3 main characters. Aaliyah, Autumn, and I don't know, Leo. That's it, Leo. As Aaliyah introduces us to her about some of their personalities. Aaliyah's strong and capable. Autumn loves animals. Leo likes to cook and play soccer. If you're Americanized, you know what soccer is, but you know what, if you live in a country like the UK, it's called football. So I may revert to either one just in case. To let you know. Hey, some incident happened. I'll speak this itself. Our crazy situation. So Leah takes us back a few days to lead up to show us what led up to these events. So yeah, Aaliyah, a little about her. She's the second black character in the series, but her skin tone is much darker than Lego has done before. Yeah, she has darker skin than any other Lego figure, any little Lego set. That's actually pretty cool to know. I didn't know that. Anyway, Aaliyah wants to be head girl because people she admired always become head girl at their high schools. So that's what she wants to be. We might get more expansion on that soon. I'm introduced as Leo as he's cooking, but doesn't want to tell anyone. He keeps it a secret because he's embarrassed. And then Autumn, who has to find the animals at home, we even introduced her mother, who is Mia from the original cast. Yep, it's pretty cool having a direct link to the series. So I was a little mistaken of, like, I didn't know these characters were related to the girls or just their own characters. I don't know, because I think that the series should have had the girls be more included to study the transition, but I think it's good to include Mia in the first wave of sets. In the big one, though, the Autumn's House set. That's going to be pretty much expensive for me to get. Oof. When I get the money, I might get that when I can. Isn't because I already bought my first mini doll sets before. Anyway, I like the animation. Yeah, reminds me of Ninjago a bit, but different. Does it get a little more shading and detail on the hair? Like a little more detail on the hair. Aaliyah and Alta's voice actors are great. Not sure how I feel about Leo's. Sounds doesn't sound like a boy or not. Sounds more like a girl with like a female character, but he's not. Well, my opinion may change as the series goes on. As I said, because I don't know how to feel about it right now. That's all right. So anyway, the principal of the school they go to, we do, is called Heart Lake International School, as I said earlier. The principal of that school is actually who's also the principal of Aaliyah's previous school. This is entirely a new school, by the way. This did not exist prior to Lego Friends Universe. Great job establishing it as a new school. Now, I do not know what series sets this, if it's set up in the previous Lego Friends series. I don't know. Well, it might be set up in an upcoming Lego Friends special on Netflix. Yeah, they got an upcoming Lego Friends special on Netflix coming out. They're giving the girls giving them a bit of a new look in outfits and style. It's still the same, just got new outfits, which is pretty interesting. Maybe it's done just to tie into the new series. Good idea. I think that might be a clever idea, the way to tie into the series. I'm not sure though, but it is coming on Netflix soon. And in the meantime, I will review all the past Lego Friends series. Anyway. Hey, we see cameos by characters by other one of the main cast, if you're familiar with them, that were introduced. Ollie, Leanne, Hazel, no. I don't know. Okay, put them in here. Paisley, that's it. I got these are the characters here. This art is from the series, by the way, I think. I can't tell because it's dark, but I can see a little detail in some characters' hairs. Now, one character actually has not made his appearance, but anyway, we got 7 out of 8 characters appearing in the first episode. And they're given some background lines. Like, Leanne and Paisley only speak once. Leanne and Paisley only speaks once. And we assume they are old friends by interaction later on. But Zach has not, as far as I know, has not appeared in the episode. At least what I noticed. That's fine. No, about Autumn. She's got one arm. Yeah, that's a first. There's actually pretty interesting representation. My Aunt Christine has one arm as well. So it's pretty interesting that they decided to create a new mold for the arm. That is very good and more inclusive. You know, physical and mental disabilities. I like that. They're going to be more inclusive with this. That's not a bad idea. And I'm really liking the 3 main characters so far. Anyway, we focus on the 3 characters. So our 3 focus characters get bacon as their special activity. I can't remember the reason, but this activity is supposed to help them grow. Sorry, I think it's supposed to help them learn to work together as a team. Leon wants to join the soccer team, but he's afraid of revealing that he likes bacon. So yeah. Aaliyah, once she talks to the principal, and well, the greatest road to success to become a head girl is to work together as a team. Aaliyah does take that to heart, but only thinks about herself about it. As the three meet in the kitchen, Aaliyah assigns him some things to do. And so, as I said, in school, the kitchenware are not available, most likely down in the cellar. Aaliyah tells him where the cellar is. So this picture is their mainline outfits. Leo I got is in a different outfit, similar, just without a jacket, with an overalls outfit. Interesting. But these images of the main outfits, I only have an image of 3 sets for some reason. There are more sets, just has an image of 3. Oh, I was mistaken about that one. Somebody's on the back of it. Maybe this is the focus of these sets that I got in. This character, Leanne. But, again, she and Paisley gets only a small amount of dialogue in one scene. There we go. So we'll do Aaliyah's love with bacon. Leo goes to get the supplies, while Autumn has to write down a list of has to retrieve the equipment from the basement. But they all have their own things doing. I'm not being distracted. Leo, so desperate want to play the soccer team on the team, does the tryouts after it. Leah still thinks about what to do. Let's try the best to, go get some equipment. A lot more scenes, right, guys? See, tries to get a little advice for the principal's pet. There's a little gag, little scene earlier, where you can already assess the character before you meet him. When Leanne, right, draws the character as a dog, symbolizing next to the principal, symbolizing a principal's pet. The term a teacher's pet, where a student sucks up to the teacher. Sometimes they're just dicks, or sometimes they all truly want to help. Truly want to learn, enthusiastic. He's a bit of a dick. He's got a Superman hairpiece, the Wavian. And well, he might be a dick for the series, but not an antagonist. Maybe. He's just a bit of an ass. But he may grow as a character. Who knows? I don't know, because he's not one of the main characters. After Leo tries out for the team, then us was supposed to be announced on Friday, the day of the festival. Yeah, that's it. They prepare for the festival. So, yeah. Friday's the festival, so they got a few days. They gotta wait 2 days. So Leo's obviously hanging out with his friends. But has to make excuses to get to the shop, but he always gets there closed. Leah trying to get some books, but now in the library scene, this is where Leanna Paisley gets a dialogue where he's talking about designing. And again, they get on pretty well, and well, those two are pretty get on well. Obviously not established as friends before. Those two might become friends. I'll introduce to Ollie a little bit later. And he gets some lines at the end of the special too. It's only 44 minutes, by the way. So, go watch on the official LEGO YouTube channel if you want to get more detail. Anyway, Autumn's basically trying to search for homes for animals she keeps going to school. Crazy shenanigans, so she keeps searching with a pig. Kind of comedic. Eventually, she gets busted in the library. But she does meet, before that, she meets Ollie. And I like his voice. Bit of an accent. It sounds familiar. I like his voice. And he seems like a nice guy. Not we could get a sense of his personality. Seems like a nice guy, It's real later he knows about the dog. Yeah. She gets busted by one of the by I think the vice principal or just one of the teachers. I don't know. After her trousers got a bit wet, got a bit. I didn't really pay attention, but I think the dog weed on her. Oof. So yeah, she only presses the truth to the principal. Yeah, principal's a bit understanding. She shouldn't have done it when I was in school all in the first place, but she's doing it for a good reason to help animals. And we see she's like her mother, who Big Mia is an animal lover. In G1, she rode a horse. And I think she still likes animals in the second generation. I'm not sure, really. I haven't watched those. And an epic series of G1 has a different voice cast to the old series. Yeah. Don't ask. So, by the way, Leo was watching Aaliyah gets the cookbooks. So he knows about cooking. She's getting the wrong types of books that are complicated for her. You know? But he didn't tell her. So, after they both made after we find out about each other's mistakes, they all start arguing and cause the situation to go hectic. Since it's now the day of the festival, the situation goes crazy as they start arguing, blaming each other. And we cut back to now the whole situation of earlier. Well, they all able to have a laugh and realize the mistakes and apologize to each other. Alden shouldn't have been so distracted. Leah and Leo should not be thinking about themselves and thinking about each other. And Leo should have told Aaliyah about the books. So to make it up to each other, decided to work together to the end to make the delicious food. And Leo confesses the truth to his teammates. They're all accepting of him too. I like that. Because, again, some people assume cooking is a girly hobby, but that's not true. Anyone can love cooking. I like that's good representation. Him liking cooking. He was embarrassed about it, but it's first accepted for who he is. That's really good. Anyway, they make delicious food. The routine helps out. No. Nova does get some slight dialogue too. She's a gamer. So yeah, for the series that comes, definitely going to be focused on the other characters. Anyway, they managed to make some delicious wheat cakes or something, and when the festival goes on, without a hitch, you know. Only confesses that they did make some mistakes, but in the end, though, they learn to work together. Everyone makes mistakes, and that's good, as they learn to work together. Let's help them grow closer, kind of become friends. A local vet decides to take in some of the animals to help out, and if Aaliyah can't find a home for the dog, the principal might decide to take her in. Alton's pretty happy about that. Ollie comes in with the collar he made for the dog. So how much of a kind guy he is, and he loves fashion. Since he was in a fashion club, I think it was no, it's not a fashion club, no. You can see he must have really liked fashion. And he has spiky hair. Not spiky, he has, actually. Actually, do you remember the, Jedwards? I think they were sinners or something. I forgot about them till now, actually. Two men with pointy, with blonde hair that's pointed up. Do any of you remember them? Because I sure hell didn't till now. I mean, I remember seeing them on TV as a kid. On CBBC on some type of show. Can't remember much, but yeah, I do remember seeing them on telly years ago. It just came to my mind for some reason. You see that hints are there for Ollie and Nova to become for our three main characters to become friends with Nova and Ollie in the series. And the series ends on a happy note with Aaliyah becoming head girl. Something she's happy about. So yeah. And the series ends on that note. On a happy note. We see cameos by Paisley and Leanne as well. Clearly see them. I love how they look. And this is where the special ends. See, I enjoyed it. This is my first time reviewing Lego Friends. I wasn't originally going to review it when I was watching it, but changed my mind a few minutes ago. And I know regrets. Now, the series will be released in March. So this is just a special, released 2 months early, yesterday on January 27th. Or January 26th. I can't remember the exact day. I think it might be Friday. Yeah, I think it might be Friday. And also, so I love the art, love the animation. Voice acting is good. Leo, I'm not so sure about. Paisley and Leanne's voices like it, them sounded good too. I'm looking forward to the series that comes out in March. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to the Lego channel because it's going to be released on YouTube exclusively. So be sure to subscribe to the official Lego YouTube channel and click on notifications so you'll be notified for one day when it releases this March. I'm excited. And in the meantime, I may review more Lego Friends in the shows and get more Lego Friends sets because I get more interested now. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, be up to date on music comes in the future. And if you really like Lego Friends, be sure to watch the series, the available shows on Netflix, or find a way to watch the ones, find it on TV, or get on DVD, who knows. But again, thank you guys. I'll see you all next time for another video. Mr. Mystery out.